A while back, I looked at both the first generation Kindle Scribe and later on, the Kindle Colorsoft 16GB version. Both of these devices were generally well made and generally did a pretty good job at, in the Scribe's case, writing and marking up PDFs, and in the Colorsoft's case, well, being able to display color. However, what really bugged me was that originally, on the Kindle Scribe, you could only write on PDFs that you sent to the device via Amazon's Send to Kindle service, and could not do this on PDFs sideloaded onto the device directly via the Scribe's USB-C port. Similarly, the Colorsoft would not display PDFs in color that were sideloaded onto the device via USB-C, and would only do this for PDFs sent to the device via Send to Kindle. This really didn't sit well with me, either as a consumer or as a reviewer, and it always made it so hard for me to ever truly feel comfortable recommending these devices. So things stayed like that for a long time. However, I had recently begun to hear rumors that Amazon had stealthily taken away this massive digital roadblock via recent software updates. So I decided to test out those claims. And yes, whatever you want to do, finally, it appears that you can now write on USB-C loaded PDFs on the Kindle Scribe. So, does that mean that you can finally load PDFs via USB-C onto the Kindle Colorsoft as well and see those in color now too? I am delighted to report that the answer to that too is yes. I can't, however, give Amazon too much of a victory lap for taking away these roadblocks, because frankly they never should have been there in the first place. I've always felt that these unnecessary restrictions were very likely just another way that Amazon hoped to get data about its user base and probably make more money. In the end though, for whatever reason, those annoying restrictions are gone. At least if you're on Windows. I'll get to that a bit later. So with these improvements for these devices, does that change the game? I have mixed feelings on that. These devices are largely the same as they always were. However, it does make them much easier to recommend to people. Don't get me wrong, I still think it is very likely that Amazon will somehow try to data mine the information people put onto these devices, but I'm not entirely sure that that kind of thing isn't going on other devices from other brands like Kobo or Remarkable. At least now, Amazon isn't forcing people to perform the ludicrous dance steps of submitting PDFs to an app or a web portal to get them onto a device that is, in many cases, literally inches away from them. Having said all that, the Kindle Scribe is a high-resolution 300 ppi e-ink e-reader that is very good at reading ebooks, and now I can say that the PDF annotation experience is pretty good too. However, there's still a huge problem, which is that the device still, as far as I can see, does not let you export your annotations off the device via USB-C. You still have to get that via time-sensitive links Amazon sends to an email of your choice. So far from perfect. The situation is a bit different with the Kindle Colorsoft 16GB edition. In the past, not letting people read their side-loaded content in color was just, well, I think, pointless and mean-spirited on Amazon's part. However, now that you can put your own PDFs on the device and read them in color, people finally have access to the full advertised features of the device. Yes, I still think that most of the time I generally preferred the color rendition on the Kobo Libra Color over that I saw on the Kindle Colorsoft. However, as I've already pointed out in another video, the contrast level that the device is set to, as well as the standard or vivid color styles, make a massive difference to the colors shown on this device. The other thing the Colorsoft has going for it is its slightly more compact and symmetrical design. You see, I went on a little trip recently, and while I really like the Kobo Libra Color, the slightly smaller physical footprint and larger ebook ecosystem meant that the Kindle Colorsoft was my e-ink travel companion in the end. Having said all of that, there is one very big downside to all of this for users of Mac computers. And no, I'm not talking about the fact that you may need to use an adapter for USB-C. If you do plug in a Mac to a more modern Kindle, chances are you won't be able to connect to the device automatically, and you'll get this message directing you to an Amazon website. If you follow that link, Amazon informs you that Mac users will still need to download Amazon's Send to Kindle app onto their computer in order to transfer files onto the device via a USB cable. I only wish I was making this up. I'm really not sure why Amazon seems to be making life more difficult for Mac users. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, then why not give it a digital like? And subscribe to encourage more Inktelligent videos like this one.